Hi everyone, Nicholas Lee here, and welcome to day 6 of the Duty to Sell challenge. Today I have something very exciting to share with you. I'm going to share with you how to build an unshakable mindset. Now this is very important because, as we know, in business, in sales, in life, there's always going to be the ups and downs that happens to us. And very easily and very quickly, we can go down this downward spiral that everything going on around us is not going our way. And this is how people get into depression, terrible mindset that just keeps on getting worse. So with this tool, this resource, this training I'm going to give you today, I'm going to give you it's a very simple thing to do, but it's going to be a very powerful thing that you can take with you today, tomorrow, for the rest of your life and really benefit from it. Like I've done, like many of my students have done. And the best part is it should not take too long to build, but it's something that you do want to maintain going forward, as it will get even better and stronger the more you use it. And like I said, the way I teach things, I want things to become part of your life, so you don't need to worry about them, but they are just part of the things you do, the things you think about, and therefore there will be some solid and powerful tools, resources, skills that will stay with you for the rest of your life. This is my goal for you, so let's get into this. Like I said, in the past few days, I've shared with you a lot of tools, resources, like finding the aha moments or the learnings, finding the wins, and finding the good things with the dragon's eye. Today we're going to work on something new, which is called the Dragon's Vault. That's how I call it, and there's a reason why I call it the Vault. What we are going to do with the Dragon's Vault, it's actually going to be finding all of the amazing things that you have achieved in your life. Okay, now you should have access to the Dragon's Forge, where all of those exercises, documents, training are there. If you don't have access to this yet, go back to day number 4, and you should have access to this link here. If you right click and open on a new tab, if you are on a Google Chrome, it will work best, but I don't think it's a big issue if it's not. You go there, you see there's a template. What you want to do there, you go on File, click on Make a Copy, and therefore you'll have a different copy that you can use. Okay. Now let's go back to day number 5, and let's go back to the Dragon's Vault. So I'm going to quickly read through this, and I would say in your own time, go and read it again. Hopefully this will make more sense, right? Now the goal of the Dragon Vault is to help you remember the amazing things that you have already achieved in your life. Because I have spoken to so many students of mine, so many clients of mine, where they come to me, they're trying to sell their product, their offer, their services, and they always think they haven't achieved enough to help others. And I still remember one of the clients I've had where she's helping others in property, and I was like, well, how come you don't think you can help others? How long have you been in property? And the crazy thing is, she said to me that she had been in property for 25 years. Now you guys may want to have a look at yourself, right? Do you feel that you can't help others? How long have you been in the industry? Have you achieved things? Have you gone through challenges and problems that you've solved? If you have done all of this, most likely you can help others to solve their problems. That's how your products and services are going to be valuable. Now we're going to do a lot more exercises and work on this in this challenge to help you uncover all of the things you have done. But the Dragon's Vault is there not just for your business, but for your life. Like if you're still alive right now, you would have achieved a lot of things. Okay, so with this Dragon Vault, we're going to help you uncover this, because what happens is, as you get good at something, as you learn and you just things just become part of your world, which is going to happen with your sales skills, by the way, you're going to just take it for granted that it's an easy thing to do. It's the same. If when you went and learned to drive a car, for example, it was hard initially, but eventually, after 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years of driving, it's just part of what you do. And you don't realize the level of skill, the level of understanding and experience you have, that if you were to teach driving to an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old, you will know a lot more than they do. And this is the same thing in business. This is the same thing in sales. But this one, the main reason I want to build this Dragon Vault is to do the same thing as what we've talked about the reticular activating system. The way I would want you to use the Dragon Vault is, let's say you've had some terrible times, business is not going well, you're struggling to make more sales, or things are not going your way. By going back to your Dragon's Vault, you will realize that you have done a lot. And this will bring back your focus to what's relevant, what's important, and this is what's going to take you back to being maybe sad, depressed, to being positive and motivated again. Okay? Now let's read through this quickly. So dragons do not hoard gold for vanity. They collect it as proof. Proof of power. Proof of victories claimed. Proof of value earned. The vault is not decoration, it is evidence. So I want you to prove to yourself that you have achieved a lot in life. Okay? You have done more than you remember. You have achieved more than you can acknowledge. You have built more than you credit yourself for. Okay? Now life moves quickly and accomplishments fade into the background. So you take them for granted. What you struggle to earn, you now see as easy. What you fought to build, now you overlook them as being something simple. This vault is there to help you to see those achievements clearly, not because it makes you better than others, but because it reminds you of what you're capable of when doubt whispers that you are not enough. Okay? When fear tells you that you have nothing to offer, you return here to this vault and it will bring you back to the right place. When selling feels uncomfortable because you question your worth, open the vault. You will see it differently. Okay? Now the number matters, right? Because each entry is counted because the quantity reveals patterns. The more you can see, the more you will confirm to yourself that you're strong and you can keep pushing. Okay? Now, by the time you reach 20, you will see momentum. By 50, you will see capability. By 100, you will see undeniable truth that you are someone who achieves, who builds, who creates value. The vault doesn't lie. It simply shows you what was always true, right? Now, the document, this is very important, right? The document is living. You will not just do it once and leave it there. You will keep on adding it over time as memory. As the memory is returned for the things you've done before that you've forgotten. But you will also keep on adding more to it as you create more results, more success, and more things in your life. Okay? This vault is going to be massive for you and for everyone around you. And my suggestion to you, if you've got children, if you've got partners, if you've got people around you, show them this exercise. And even better, bring them to this school community, bring them to this challenge so they can experience the whole of the 30 days with me here and with us, where we can help each other. But ask them to create their own Dragon's Vault, because this is powerful. So as you can see, I've already included 100 lines here. This is what you can start doing, right? But do not stop at 100. Keep on adding more and more and more to it, because every time you will struggle, we all are going to go through struggling times, failures and stuff. Come back and read everything that you've achieved. And it can be very simple things like, I won a football tournament when I was 22. I closed to 1 million in sales in 6 months, and I doubled that a few months later. I was able to acquire a company generating multiple six figures, paying only £33. Okay. It could be as simple also as I completed all my A levels. Okay. I learned to drive and now I mastered this ability. Okay, so I'm going to show you 5 here, but as you can see, it can be any type of achievements that you have achieved in your life, as small as it is, as big as it is. This is for you, right? The more you can write here, the more you're going to prove to yourself that you have achieved success, because everyone in their life has achieved success, right? It could be, this is not mine, but I'm just giving you some example. I have raised 3 amazing kids. Okay, I am married to the most beautiful woman in the world. Okay, now here's the cool thing. If you're struggling to find things, which may happen as this is potentially a new thing you're looking at, because all of those things you may have taken them for granted up to now. I'm going to remove those because that's not mine, by the way. But if you come down here, you can always use those memory prompts, so go through them. So you can start with your childhood, your early years. Like for me, right, I was always the best in mathematics when I was at school, and got great marks in exams. Okay, so you can write very simple things, but the point is, the more you can write, the more you're going to believe and show it to yourself. So go with childhood, education, career, business, relationships, personal, all of those. Go through this and maximize how much you can have here. Okay, you don't need to be doing this every day, but if you can go and write as much as you can today, pause the video, go and write as much as you can, maybe leave it in a week's time, in 2 weeks' time, come back and you may have more ideas. Or as you get more ideas, as you go through life, as you go and keep on building things, come back to this document and just keep on adding those achievements. And as you can see, they can be very, very simple achievements. If you want to focus on your business, maybe you have, so in my case, I overcame my fear of sales and became really good at it. Okay, so very simple things. I hope that makes sense and it's easy. If it's hard and you're struggling to find things, do come to the support. So what you can do, let's say I'm struggling with finding examples of achievements. Hi everyone, I'm looking for some help because I can't find any achievements in my life. Okay, so this may happen. If you're struggling to even use the system, don't know how it works, come here and you come down to category, go help, and you post, and therefore I will be able to help you, maybe give you some pointers and help you find those. But I would say this is quite straightforward. But like I said, there's no judgment. If things are hard and you're struggling to do it because of things that happen in your life and things like that, come back to us, we'll help you. But I believe this is a very, very good exercise because it doesn't need to be perfect. There's no right, there's no wrong answers. It's just about getting you great achievements list that you can go through and use to help yourself come out of dark times. Cool, so that was that. Next part of this. Now, the other cool thing you could do, once you've got a massive list of those achievements, you come back to this. That's another cool thing I can share with you. If you want to, by the way, you can write in a story, make it cooler, but you can also come to ChatGPT, okay, and come here. These are all the achievements. These are my achievement list. Can you help me make them even cooler? So you can go and make them, because I write quite decently, I guess, because of my marketing skills, my sales skills, and all of the things. But if you've written things and you feel it's not as exciting for you, as powerful, come to here and ask ChatGPT to rewrite them. And as you can see, it's turned them into something really, really exciting. Okay, so feel free to do that. Okay, that's the next part. And the final thing we're going to go, again, like I said, this is a never-ending process that you want to keep doing. In a month's time, you know, let's say next year you come and you achieve even more things, go and do that, because you will see there is more success into what you've achieved. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to go through posting the Dragon's Vault. So we're just going to the Dragon's Vault. Now, you don't have to, but if you want to, that'd be great. Again, it's so you can inspire others. People can now see what you are about, what you have achieved. Now, some of it might be personal, so if you don't want to share, that's okay as well. But if you did want to share, you come to the community, you go and write post, title, Dragon's Vault, duty to sell challenge. Okay, or you can put your name, Nicholas Lee, Dragon's Vault, and then very simple, come down here and you copy and paste this. Paste this there, boom. And here we're going to keep it as general because I don't expect everyone to want to share this, but if you wanted to, achievements. And put some, let's have some cool gifts, post. Okay, so feel free to do that. People will read, they'll like it, they'll comment, so that will keep on building on each other. Okay, so that's one. Once you've done that, you can come to your tracker, as you may already have. You watched training number 6. You've got the, I'm going to call it the Dragon's Vault. Okay, then you're going to go Dragon's Eye. Okay, so what I would suggest is you keep on doing the Dragon's Eye, like I said yesterday. And because it's in the same document, it's very easy. You click on the Dragon's Eye, and I've just done mine today. So I'm going to put all of those. So what you're going to do with this, if you go down, okay, it's not ready yet, but at the bottom here, you're going to see a post just like this one, and you click on it, and then you should be able to copy and paste whatever I have here, which now is going to be on day 6. You should just copy and paste this thing here, and then you're going to have the next post below to paste it in there with your answers. Okay, so I'm going to do mine now. It's already ready here. So this is day 6, duty to sell challenge. That's the title, completion. So you've done the Dragon's Vault, yes. You've posted it, yes. Just put a no if you haven't. The Dragon's Vault entries, if you want to share it again here, feel free to do that too. But you don't have to, right? So I'll put mine here. Now, duty to sell, Nicholas Lee. Day 6, Dragon's Eye. So we're going to find the Dragon's Eye. Right, so do this every day, I would say, as I said earlier, because that's very important to keep on building. Okay, and we're going to do this. Oops, it's going here. Then we're going to do the has. So this one, we can just write it. I have learned the importance of remembering my achievements. I learned. You can only write one if you want to, by the way. What have I got today? I learned how to post on school. I now have 3 ways to remind myself of achievements, learnings, and wins. Okay, so when I completed one more school video training, I went to the gym and had a great session. I closed another sale today. Okay, then once you've done that, you come to your tracker, because we're going to then post this. So you can already put it if you want, put the ahas and the win post. So we're going to then add a picture of the tracker. So let's do that here. Okay, tracker, we're going to put that here. Copy there, paste, and you can have the link to your tracker. You come to the tracker, share, copy link. Okay, and then we're going to go here. Remember, click here, you highlight this, you find the link, and you paste. Cool. Then that would go into for me right now, I'm gonna put it in general, but that's not you, by the way. Let me show you what happens. So it's me creating that day 3, day 6. Now I'm gonna pin it to the course page, day 6. Okay, now we're on day 6. There will be a video here. Once you access this, you will see this post. Okay, this is the post you go to. So the way you would do it, you come here, you copy, paste this down here, and then you come to comments and you paste it there. I would say I like it to be clean, so put the spaces. So my ahas. So the reason I'm doing it this way is to make it easier for you guys as well. Okay, so if I'm going to copy again what I have here, I'm going to show you what we're going to do and how easy it is going to do to then have a post for all of those, because again, the cleaner we can have them, the easier it will be for people to benefit from the things you're going to share. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how I do it. Copy and paste this, and you copy and paste that one. Okay, then you click on, you do your screenshot, you do your link, and then you click comment, and as you can see, this will come down on this post here. Okay, now the next thing we do, we want to post our ahas. So you want to put your name, but you can copy this. Okay, then if you go to the community, you can now, oops, so you go to the community and you copy this, put it up there, put your name in front. You can delete that one if you want, and that's your post for the ahas. Make sure you choose this category. You can put some gifts, and there you go. Now you can go back and to the old one and find your wins now, and you go back to the community. Now you copy this, you can cut, paste, okay, and again we're gonna put in the wins, winning. Okay, cool. Now again, the idea with this is so we can keep things clean and easy for people to access. So now this is going to look a bit better. You click on ahas. Now you're going to start seeing everyone's aha for every day looking into this. You're going to have the wins, so you can get inspired, you can inspire others with your wins. You can also get some help, or you can see what others are struggling. We've got the dragon's mirror, right? Feel free to share yours. We've got the dragon's eye, okay? So all of those is to help each other to see how well we're doing and how we can keep on growing and getting better, okay? And for me to see where you guys are struggling, and let me know what else you would want to learn, how you want to, whether you think something is good, something is bad, so I know what I can make better for you guys, so you can all get the most value from this community. All right, so that's it from me. Day 6 done, and I'll speak to you later.